Что, глава 3, да? 7 утра после завтрашнего дня. Мне интересно, девочки еще сидят в кафушке? Сначала проверю девочек, а потом уже потом. Я через пень-колоду какую-то, конечно, пробежала. Девочки ушли уже дальше гулять. Окей. Ну, сейчас пойдем ждать послезавтра, да? И утро. Это так.
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city.
Угу. Если слишком лень, пойду портнусь.
Let's go to the academia and check with Araf.
Оп.
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of. The mercs themselves were surprisingly. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father?
It's anybody's guess at this point.
Найти,
In any
что
event,
было
apparently
вообще.
the guys we caught were diverting
Ну,
manpower as we
посмотрим, может
speak
быть,
to
это
try and
все-таки
round them all
обычная
up.
жадность.
Sure. Let's go get some.
Я ж могу просто сразу телепортироваться и всё. Оп. Ой, что-то они там все отдыхают.
Araf, are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the...
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't
Him.
with them?
With who?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any
Летающее
questions,
отродье.
just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
Летающее отродье. В смысле, Скар, что ли? Ну, скорее всего, потому что, скорее всего, он как раз из-за Сачина здесь, точнее, из-за непоняток с ним. Мгм. И он летает. Парень в зеленом. Не все допрашивать. Ну, это, я так понимаю, ребята Аржава. Они ж там допрашивали его.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole
Хотя непонятно
plot.
тогда, зачем мы сюда
Giovanni,
пришли.
Sachin's son.
Парень в зеленом, Хайтам.
If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm a.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life. Not giving a... As if that's not bad enough already. He went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia. That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and
Понятно.
watch it go to someone
С
else?
одной стороны,
If he
справедливо,
won't give me what's
что
mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
чел хуёвый отец, и как бы, да, хотя бы что-то хочется от него получить. Но с другой стороны, он имеет полное право распоряжаться своим имуществом как хочет, и если ему кажется, что его предприятиями должен управлять человек достойный, на его взгляд, то пускай так и будет. И это в чем-то даже намного лучше, чем наследственное право.
Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the No. The old fart knows how to stay... I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. Diadem of knowledge. Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive.
Умный такой пиздец.
He sold a lot of assets. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too.
Визгливый?
For example, also, before donating it to the something was already seriously wrong with him by that point.
В Короника
Nothing
нихуя
he
не
did
сидела.
What do you mean something?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the when he finally did return, he was a changed person. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere, and part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that.
А хрен его знает.
Okay.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. Whatever it is that he's researching...
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah. Al-Haytham's notes.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood.
That makes sense. Okay,
Ну,
then,
это, кстати,
let's
действительно
get back to the
понятно.
venue.
Если
We need to
Аль-Хайтаму
tell Karina
это
what's
все
going on.
внушает недоверие, он и сам мог приостановить. Но, так что, мне кажется, никакой прям угрозы сильной она не несет. К тому же за всем присматривает Скар еще. И мы понимаем, что 90%, что его просила Нахида присмотреть за всем происходящим. И он сам неоднократно говорил, когда мы к нему подходили, что если что-то начнет случаться, то он вмешается. А так как он уже на перевоспитании, то понятное дело, что вмешается в случае, если будет происходить что-то плохое, чтобы сделать что-то хорошее. А не как обычно.
Karina!
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third
Wait.
round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge.
The diadem? The diadem of knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades. Oh, Okay, here's the situation. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the... Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round
Тут
is
уже
very
только один
likely to be the
получит
winner of the
очки.
whole competition.
Понятно.
As such, I suspect competition to be... I'll mark the diadem's location for you.
All right, let's go.
Окейушки.
That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it?
Вот откуда пойти? Оттуда, отсюда, откуда? Пойду отсюда, наверное. Все стоит. Да и чё? Мы с тобой вроде уже все порешали. Ты что-то хотел там дальше делать? Нет? На секунду. Понятно, короче, он просто стоит. Никого не вижу. Я вот вообще никого.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned
Вижу
it
только
in.
плесеневиков. Видим, да? Вот и подхитался. Ага, под сцену.
Looks like Layla has seized the diadem.
Ебать, хай там комментирует.
But getting to the goal won't be easy.
Прям комментирует. Ага, это что-то самое из трейлера.
That guy enters the fray.
Пил, конечно, капец. Можно, чтобы он реально так быстро летал, а? Это человек, который я не буду вмешиваться, буду смотреть, как они
Horizon's
сражаются.
device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Веселая музычка такая. Их пиздиться пошли. Откуда ни возьмись, появился. Он хотел стырить у него.
It's Kave's toolbox. Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Лоскут. Не за шапку потрогать. Кавик, давай. Пока никто еще не налетел. О, нет.
That's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you?
Живоваться.
I need you to get out of my head.
I am
Я с
confident
переводу такие шутки.
that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Самое интересное, что стоит, ждет. Не бежит, чтобы вырывать у него корону из рук. Дядя. Здорово, папаша. Хуёвый. Как мы только что общались с твоим сыном.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate. Come, Kaveh. Come to
Мальчик
me,
мой,
my
блядь.
child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff. We meet for the first time, children.
Ну что ж,
But
какая-нибудь
what I
хуйня.
need to say
Кавих не
now
может
is
реально
of
быть
utmost
богатым.
importance. So please,
У нас еще
pay
пока что
attention and
ни у
bear
кого не
witness.
решались прям их глобальные проблемы из персонажей. Хотя, конечно, я была бы очень рада, если бы он избавился от всех своих долгов.
You have
Ну,
all
давайте.
performed outstandingly in this Interdarshan champion, but if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were
Да,
victorious,
нет, у него нет сына,
but also
которого
due
он
to our
бросил,
similarities in
и с ума
character.
он вроде не сошел. Вполне милый молодой человек.
Me? Similar to...
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists, and that is the
Окей,
source of
это
our
есть
misery.
такое.
28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there?
Вот опять,
Alas,
пустыня, жестокое
endless strife
место.
and slaughter, conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a
Ну, у
way to
тебя
save
вроде
them.
как есть богатство, и ты мог наладить поставки воды в пустыню, например. И тогда они бы уже не были настолько озлобленными, и им не нужно было бы так сильно выживать.
So, did
Ну,
you find a
например.
way?
А челики из пустыни бы потом отработали на предприятиях, если бы смогли. Ну, если бы не смогли на предприятиях, то просто бы что-нибудь сделали, что они умеют.
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even
Ага.
sought out the scholars living
Ты
deep in the
ученый, а не
desert,
практик,
who
точно.
called them. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought
Какого же
simply did
ответа?
not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature.
Ну,
Our
типа
nature
как бы
begets
да,
conflict,
но как бы и
and
не
conflict begets
совсем.
destruction.
Типа вспомнить,
This is
если
the
Кондакию,
inexorable truth.
например, то она, ну, чуть ли не любимица всей деревни, например, да, и вряд ли ее кто-то из деревни хочет обидеть, просто потому что она всех защищает и отдает все для того, чтобы они жили хорошо. Так что тут 50-50.
The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance.
Новое вновь?
Things can only
Ну,
ever go
да.
from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness.
А,
But before
когда
I
там
went
все-таки
through with
сдох.
it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability.
As I thought. The contract you signed with the academia was in essence, but if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature.
Типа, что будет
You may
делать
regard
чел,
this as
если
the
он был
very last
идеалистом, а
experiment of
потом
them
на
all.
него свалилось огромное состояние или что?
The academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of
Потому что
individuals,
ты слабак, и
my
ты
hope
не
was that
смог
one
ничего
day
подумать и
I would
понять,
find
и
one who
как-либо
could
кому-то
untangle the
помочь.
mystery of human
Ты
nature
решил,
once
что
and
это
for all.
должен сделать кто-то вместо тебя.
And
Ну,
help to
конечно.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
Короче, все получили от этого турнира, что хотели, особенно Хайдам, да?
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence, I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to...
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and
Сойди
complete
с
the
ума.
journey that I could not.
Это наебательство. Ясно.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
I've heard enough!
Сам назвал Кавиха идеалистом и сам не понял.
The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Ну вот он. Чем и закончился твой эксперимент, дедуля. В принципе, мне кажется, вполне удачный эксперимент.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Как, блядь, поправить эти ебучие очки, чтобы все было нормально?
Harvey.
Are you all right? Any physical
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Harvey.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan champion. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to for the avoidance of doubt. Can you confirm that it is your—
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing.
All right. As the scribe, I will make— The sages will contact you in person for details on how—
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, but what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not
Ну, не
anymore.
знаю, мне как-то похуй, но
No one
ладно.
else has to hear. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine, it's the least I can do. And, well, it's the—
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many— I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your
Ну, блядь,
pride
не зря я
alone
киню
prevents you from
Хайтама.
admitting it.
Мне тоже довольно кажется смешным все это. И да, я так и тоже говорила, что он прекрасно знает о том, что его не достает. Поэтому они с Хайтамом и цапаются, потому что Кавих не хочет этого признавать. А Хайтам прям текстом ему говорит все. Ты не
Nevertheless,
Хайтама.
your perspective is
Наивно.
well suited to
С
appearing in a
первого его
victory
практически
speech.
появления. Ага.
Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere
Почему
praise.
притворная? Ага.
Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out.
Да, и с кем не поговорить. И все сразу улетели отсюда. Так, на главную площадку нам. На церемонию награждения Кавиха. А довольно странно, что выиграла не дружба, конечно.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Inter-Darshan Championship to a close. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the died. However, we have just received word that Kaveh—
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give
жалко
many
ему, и
struggling
что?
families the chance to change their life. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you—
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have
И
won,
неудача
even
тоже,
though I'd
потому
say
что
luck
если бы
played a
тебе
big part
повезло
in
еще в
that.
первом раунде, то Короче, было бы лучше, да.
As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such wait.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means...
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals...
Он хотел бы сказать, что это,
forget it.
наверное, несправедливо, я так думаю, с его идеалами.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's...
Эй!
I still don't really get it. The sum of...
That just means you're not
Можно, не
strange
можно.
enough to understand the way that genius is.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving...
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all.
I suppose...
Ну, после такого, конечно, не
Oh,
очень
wait.
веселиться.
Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he?
Наверное, не знали,
And
что
now I
мне было
have
бы
it,
весело.
right here.
So you're gonna give it to him?
Потому что это довольно
If it's a
смешно.
rare one,
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give...
whoa, whoa,
Не-не-не,
this is a
сам
super
давай.
big deal.
Идите дружитесь лучше. Вы и так дружите.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer.
А,
Hey, stop pulling my
Пайман, это
hair!
преступление против природы.
What you looking at, Sina?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue,
Well, they gave me this limit...
but it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it
И
to
опять
me?
же, подарить, не продать.
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
Эксклюзивная карта. Значит, она стоит больших денег. Но нет, Кавик даже не задумался о том, чтобы ее продать, блядь. Он, короче, всю жизнь свою будет в долгах.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of
Тем
problems, but it
более,
has
что он
absolutely
хочет
nothing to
справляться
do
со
with this
всем
card.
абсолютно сам. Ну
I'll
да.
figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. But now that I realize that you have no concept, how about this? I shall buy it from you at...
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
Он просто даже не задумывался о том, что они реально могут что-то стоить. Ну, много.
1 million more at the very least.
How much?
A million more?
If you feel that's too low.
1 million Mora for a card?
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are...
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty
ты
to
не
be
считай
General
чужую Мору.
Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this.
Наверное.
But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Как сказать? Все-таки лучше разграничивать это. А то потом сядут на шею, и все, вы больше и не друзья-то, в общем.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare...
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you?
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
I don't...
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny.
Я
Kaveh,
думаю, что если бы
come
перевели
with me in a few moments
более
to collect the
приближенно к его
Mora.
фразе, было бы
Thanks to
получше.
you,
И особенно
I
если
have
бы в
achieved my
кавычки все
goal
это
for
взять.
participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it
Там это
from me to
прозвучало
refuse your
в
courtesy any further.
субтитрах.
Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over.
Сколько ты
In
задолжал,
fact,
если тебе
let me treat
миллион
you all
моры
to a meal
мало?
later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all.
Этот раз они где-то в другом уголочке стоят все. А, не все, наверное. Внизу, на рынке.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear.
Really? Well, then,
Farazan, Nilu! Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you—
Candace and I
Девочки
bumped into these
встретились
two while
и
we were strolling
решили
through the streets. Madame
купить себе пару
Farazan here is
модных
pretty
нарядов.
friendly. When she heard that we were
I don't really see anything I'm familiar. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That
Ну,
sounds a
может
lot
быть
like
и
what the
мода
older folks back home
какая-нибудь
would
очень
wear.
Don't
старая.
worry, this style is a timeless classic.
Как сказать, да это вроде и не классика.
No thanks. This...
Wait. Madame Farazan's right. That style is a classic. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone?
Sure. I'll
come with you to have a look.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things.
Of course I do.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Uh-huh. But you seem
Это,
like an
конечно, очень
expert in
интересно
machines.
выбирать курс по тому, кто его ведет, а не по тому, что идет. Но, с другой стороны, я знаю, что так в жизни происходит.
In the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing. I can take the class you're teaching as an option.
I see. You're a good—
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you
Farazan
any
получил
further.
целую одну
See you in
ученицу.
class.
I don't quite understand what happened.
Traveler, Paimon.
Sorry, we can't. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hack? I don't know where Hakai went, but she was hanging out with some other Ratahoist students. Oh, she didn't end up winning, so... If you don't come to Samara City often, classic floral... And of course, since you're putting this on your body,
Ну, тут читает свою лекцию, понял.
after all, is fashion not the...
Wait, sorry, ma'am, but...
I actually think the style recommended by
Isn't it just?
Куда-то в ту сторону пойти. Нам наверх, правда? Нам наверх, а я дурная, да? Придется опять в город возвращаться. Да вот. Опять отвыкаешь, привыкаешь. Сначала в Ханкае отвыкаешь от того, что у тебя... Так, если я, может, отдаляюсь, конечно, статус. Неограниченная, вернее, отвыкаешь, что стамина все-таки не ограничена, а потом наоборот, в Геншине только отвык уже надо привыкать, что ты не можешь бесконечно бежать. Ура, я вышла на нужную улицу. Идите, блядь. Бежала полгорода, шляпку не видела. Выше. О,
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did...
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right?
Да, получается.
And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the comp.
I just got lucky.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they...
Oh, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round...
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself.
Да нисколько, это
We've
нормально
decided
так
we're
и было.
taking you out. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is good. We haven't seen Hack...
Угу.
I can't believe it. Finally.
Бедолашка. Пойти с высоты, пролететь, заодно посмотреть, может быть, все-таки шапку можно будет где-то увидеть. Ай. О, подожди. Одно местечко надо проверить. Хотя не факт, и скорее всего. Но вдруг. Куда бы он еще мог податься после турнира-то? Куда угодно на самом деле. Но вдруг я права. Ну, скорее всего, его просто нигде нет. Хрен его знает. Конечно, его нет. Куда-нибудь. Ладно, зато проверили, что его тут точно нет. А было бы вполне логично, если бы он был здесь. Так, куда-то в ту сторону нам летит. Там. Ну да, с такой высоты вряд ли бы он прогрузился, даже если бы где-то был, да? Ладно, если он есть, то кто-то где-то его уже нашел.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Как они все о нем беспокоятся.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Faruzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are both...
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice
Так
meal,
что они,
he
скорее всего, в
disappears
одном
without a trace.
направлении пошли, да?
That guy. Where the heck could... Well, whatever. He can do what he wants.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But
if his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people...
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you... I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wish.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
На, и куда это его привело?
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See you. It's a good thing Al-Haytham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a...
I sense that Al-Haytham has in fact...
He's here? Where?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Ну, как минимум, Кавих точно. Ну, может быть, не в сердце, но в уме.
That was horrifying. It literally...
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating.
Да, я слышу, потрескивает аж такой лед.
All right, enough about Al-Haytham. Tainari, did you achieve what you...
I did. In the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people. Oh, are you free next month? You should come along. Maybe...
About what? I don't know the first...
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more.
I'm full. Thanks. Paimon's super full, too.
Мы не совсем уж наглые люди, даже Паймон. Я вот не знаю, это все-таки Паймон наелась, что не может быть, либо это она не наглеет, зная о его обстоятельствах. И то, и другое маловероятно, но хз.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends...
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places.
There are other good places around here, too? Oh.
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Since everyone is free.
Eager to show off your new limited edition...
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help.
All right, sure. I didn't bring my deck with me, though.
Actually, Master?
Don't tell me you've been spending all your stuff.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that you're innate...
И вообще, хоть там, прямо перед вами. Да. И я пошла отсюда. Не буду мешать мальчикам в карты играть. Все равно не дадут присоединиться.
It looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Oh, right. Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at... It might be dangerous if someone finds his old... Holy smokes, you're right. He said... All right then, let's...
Интересно, почему никто еще не нашел их тогда? Почему я не удивлена, а? Другие позы для чтения знаю.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Странно, странно.
What are you doing
А
here?
мы ожидали.
And what are you reading? Are those...
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment.
Wait, so you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages.
Why is that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that, if you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along. And that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read?
As a scholar, Sachin was, without a doubt, he laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever...
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead.
Опять мы пытаемся поделить мир на хорошо и плохо. Хотя мир в целом не делится на хорошо и плохо. Даже один и тот же проступок нельзя поделить на хорошо и плохо полноценно.
Sometimes being correct means nothing at all. Lofty ideals may provide by their own choice. The idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves this. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters. And the way... Alright then.
Wait.
Okay.
So you came here just to read this stuff?
Get together? Ah, yes, that...
Guess what?
Ему никто не
treated
сказал, да?
everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the
Ну да, он
leftovers for
сразу,
me.
скорее всего, ушел.
See ya.
Так, он в кавихе уверен, да?
And there he goes. Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else...
Даже и не знаю, кто бы это мог быть из наших знакомых, которые есть в меру. Ну, прям с самой Нахидой. Ладно.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here. Nahida! Oh, and wait! So you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me.
Нет.
Are you surprised? Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the... Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some so instead, I had
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
А сам поначалу такое нормальное имя. Это обычное имя. Ну да, ну да.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people...
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Nahida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is... Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom borer. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom borer's back, and they conclude that the shroom borer is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom borer's body, and they declare that the shroom... Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom borer's meat.
Бля, с этим не поспоришь.
These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom borer. Paimon kinda gets it. The world is the same way. No one, not even I, within the confines of our limited knowledge. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now. Ultimately, my duty as the god of wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom.
That was a long speech. So what...
Because Kaveh has the successor of this research, but even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but...
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of
Даже
talent.
не знаем.
Wait, I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Ну, кстати, да. Страннику было бы, наверное, полезно подумать над этим и немножко поисследовать эту сторону вопроса мира, потому что если бы его цель была опровергнуть, либо развить исследование Сачина на только чтобы все-таки выявить, то мир нахрен не катится в бездну, да, и есть в нем что-то хорошее и светлое, то это бы очень помогло страннику, потому что, ну, так каков он сейчас, он вполне разделяет, можно сказать, это мнение. Хотя нет, у него комплекс бога, так что тут немножко другое.
You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to... I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate, and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things.
Припахала работать. А ему и нравится. У него болится, что его вообще-то нравилось. И вот как так получилось, закончилось абсолютно все. Почти. Сюжетная линия расследования 20-летней давности событий.